I'm John McNally and I teach geography at Swallow Hill.
Alright, thanks. So, first question is going to be, how do you think the wildlife garden that we're going to be creating is going to benefit the students?
Massively, because I think it's a great space for children to go and students to go and play in, okay, but also chill out, talk to the mates, because I think this school building is fantastic, but the actual surroundings, we've got the piazza and the tennis courts, and it's all just hard concrete. The wildlife area is going to give you that bit of peace and quiet. Also seeing wildlife and learning about wildlife, that's part of really what I'm interested in. My degree's in wildlife, and I actually, funnily enough, was speaking to Mr. Griffiths and Miss Doherty when the guy was there, you know, helping design the wildlife garden, because that's something that I used to do actually. The company that he works for, they were called British Trust for Conservation Volunteers. I used to work for them. So I gave a few ideas of my own, but obviously Mr. Griffiths and Miss Doherty had some ideas as well. So I was out there on the Friday a couple of months ago talking about it. So it's going to be a really big area, and I really hope we get this lottery grant. So I'm really excited about it.
So the second question is going to be, which lessons do you think they're going to mainly help in case like?
Oh right, yeah, because obviously in geography we teach about being sustainable and sustainable development and looking after the environment and being in tune with nature. Okay, not to destroy wildlife or the environment. Okay, so for example, I've just been teaching about that today to year 10s, yeah, Battle for the Biosphere, okay, but also I've just coincidentally to year 7s as well, because we're looking at protecting wildlife with year 7 at the moment. So it'd be great to go out there. Teachers could teach lessons out there, okay. I could teach a geography lesson out there, art teachers could go out and do some artwork out there, or there's loads of ideas for how we could use that.
Right, and finally, how much do you think you're going to visit the wildlife garden, not just for lessons, but just for yourself, just to go out there and...
Me personally, hardly ever, because I'll be running, because I'm always stuck up here and it's at the opposite end of the school, and I'm always just, every second counts when you're a teacher. I think it's more for just teaching a lesson out there, but in terms of break times, lunch times, more for the students to be out there.
Right. Alright, thanks for that, sir.
Alright, cheers.